Dear students, welcome to math class. Once again, in previous class, we discussed about the polynomials, chapter 3. In that chapter, we discussed about the introductory part of polynomials and what is polynomial, what is non-polynomial, and also we learned about the types of polynomials according to their degrees and according to their terms, number of in it. According to their degrees, we discussed about linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, and according to their terms, number of terms in it, they are divided into three types: monomial, binomial, trinomial, and also it is called as polynomial. And also we discussed about which is called as constant polynomial, and zero of the polynomial, degree of the polynomial also, and we discussed about the value of a polynomial. And in this class we are going to exercise 3.1 and graphical representation of a polynomials. Graphical representation of a constant polynomial, linear polynomial, and quadratic polynomial. So let us go to exercise 3.1. In exercise 3.1, we are giving some solutions here. The first problem, if p of x is equal to 5x to the power of 7 minus 6x to the power of 5 plus 7x minus 6, then find the coefficient of x to the power of 5 and degree of px constant term. Now, what is the answer here? X to the power of 5 is in second term. Here, second term is minus 6x to the power of 5. In minus 6x to the power of 5, minus 6 is the constant, x is the variable. The constant is minus 6 is the coefficient of x to the power of 5. Therefore, the coefficient of x to the power of 5 is equal to minus 6. And highest exponent of variables involved in this polynomial is 7. So, highest exponent is 7. Therefore, degree of the polynomial is 7. The constant term is minus 6. Now we are going to second problem here. In this second problem, some statements are given. State that which are true or which are false and give your reasons for your choice. The first problem, the degree of the polynomial root 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is root 2. Here the polynomial is root 2x square. The first term, in this first term, root 2 is the coefficient of x square, but this root 2 is not degree of the polynomial. What is the exponent of highest exponent of the polynomial is 2. So degree of the polynomial is 2 and root 2 is not degree of the polynomial, it is the coefficient of the polynomial. So that statement is false. Now observe the fifth problem. In this second problem, the degree of polynomial is 1 more than the number of terms in it. This statement is also false here. For example, here 5x to the power of 7 minus 6x to the power of 5 plus 7x minus 6. Now observe how many terms are in this polynomial. There are 4 terms are here. One is 5x to the power of 7, second one is minus 6x to the power of 5, third one is 7x, and fourth one is minus 6. Number of terms are 4 and degree of this polynomial is 7. So there is no relation between degree of the polynomial and the number of terms in it. So this statement is false because there is no relation between degree of a polynomial and the number of terms in it. Suppose one more example, observe in fourth problem. The polynomial is x to the power of 4 minus 16. Number of terms is just 2 and exponent is 4. That means degree of the polynomial is 4. There is no relation between 4 and 2. That means there is no relation between degree of a polynomial and number of terms in a given polynomial. So this statement is false. Now observe the third problem here. If p of t is equal to t cube minus 1, find the value of p of 1, p of minus 1, p of 0, p of 2 and p of minus 2. I am giving one solution here. P of t is equal to t cube minus 1. Now we have to find p of minus 2. That means we have to replace t by minus 2. That means we have to substitute the value minus 2 at the place of t here. So p of minus 2 is equal to minus 2 cube minus 1. Value of minus 2 cube is equal to minus 8. That means minus 2 cube is equal to minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. So that is minus 8 and minus 1. So the value of p of minus 2 is equal to minus 9. So the fourth problem, check whether minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial x to the power of 4 minus 16. Before going to solution of this problem, what is 0 of a polynomial? 0 of a polynomial is nothing but if you substitute any real value in a given polynomial instead of a variable, if the value of that polynomial is equal to 0, then given real number is said to be a 0 of a polynomial. Now observe here, the given polynomial is p of x is equal to x to the power of 4 minus 16. At x is equal to minus 2, we have to check that minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial. If minus 2 is the 0 of a polynomial, p of minus 2 must be equal to 0. Now if we substitute minus 2 instead of x, we will get minus 2 to the power of 4 minus 16. Minus 2 to the power of 4 value is 16 and minus 16 is equal to 0. At x is equal to 2, p of 2 is equal to 2 to the power of 4 minus 16. This is also 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. Therefore here p of minus 2 is equal to 0 and p of 2 is equal to 0. So minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of px. Geometrical meaning of a polynomial. Here the figure is given that constant polynomial. In a coordinate plane, f of x is equal to 4 is drawn here. In this f of x is equal to 4, there is no variable. So this is called constant polynomial. Constant polynomial always represent a straight line. It is parallel to x-axis or it is parallel to y-axis. Now observe here, y is equal to ax plus b. The degree of this polynomial is 1. So this is first degree polynomial is always represent a straight line. Now observe the next figure, y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. This is the second degree polynomial. It is always represent a curve known as a parabola. And observe the next figure, y is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is the third degree polynomial. Third degree polynomial is also a curve. Now how to draw the graph of a linear polynomial and how to find the 0 of a polynomial by the graph. Observe the next slide. So in this slide we can observe the zeros of a polynomial by graph. Graphical representation of a polynomial. By this representation, how to find the zeros and how many zeros of that polynomial, given polynomial has the number of zeros, how to find the zeros and how many zeros are here. Now observe the here ax plus b, where a is not equal to has exactly 1 0, namely minus b by a, the x coordinate of the point where the graph y is equal to ax plus b intersect the x-axis. So this is the geometrical meaning of 0 of a polynomial. To understand this, we can observe one example here. The zeros of a 0 of the linear polynomial minus 2x plus 5 is 5 by 2. The point where the graph of the linear equation y is equal to minus 2x plus 5 meet the x-axis. Observe the following graph. Given that y is equal to minus 2x plus 5. So if you take x is equal to 0, the y value is 5. So the coordinates of x and y are 0 and 5. Now let us take x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 2 into 2 plus 5, that is minus 4 plus 5 is equal to 1. So the coordinates are x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 1. Now these are the ordered pairs 0, 5 and 2, 1. If we represent this 0, 5, this 0, 5, x is equal to 0, this lies on y axis 0, 5, and 2, 1 is represented here, x is equal to and y is equal to 1 is also represented here. If we draw a line through these 2 points, that is a straight line that it intersect the x-axis between 2 and 3. So where it is intersect the x-axis between 2 and 3, that is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, 5 by 2. So y is equal, the graph of y is equal to minus 2x plus 5 meets the x-axis exactly at 5 by 2, that is 2.5. So the 0 of the polynomial is 5 by 2. So the linear polynomial has exactly 1, 0. Where the graph, what is 0? Graphical representation, what is 0 here? Where the graph which we drawn intersect the x-axis, the point where the x-axis drawn intersect the x-axis, that point is known as 0 of the polynomial. In previous slide, we discussed about the graphical representation of a linear polynomial. In this graphical representation of a quadratic polynomial. For any quadratic polynomial, ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0, the graph of the corresponding equation y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c has the two shapes, that is u shape, either open upwards or open downwards. This U shapes open upwards and open downwards are depending on whether a is greater than 0 or a is less than 0. These curves are called parabolas. A parabola is a plane curve which is mirror, symmetrical and approximately U-shaped. So the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0, or preciously the x coordinates of the point where the parabola representing y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c intersect the x-axis. That means here the graph of parabola where it is intersect an x-axis, that points is known as the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Now observe the students how to find the zeros of a polynomial by using a graph. Now let us take one example. Polynomial p of x is equal to x square minus x minus 6. Let us name it as y. Y is equal to x square minus x minus 6. Why we have to take y? To plot the points we need two coordinates, that is x coordinate and y coordinate. The variable is x is given, so we considered p of x is equal to y. So instead of x square or x value, we have to take some values, we have to substitute some values here. Now let us take x is equal to minus 4. X square value, that is minus 4 square is equal to 16, and second term minus of minus 4 is equal to 4. The constant term is minus 6. So sum of these three terms, 16 plus 4, 20, 20 minus 6 is equal to 14. So the ordered pair we got minus 4 and 14. If we considered minus 4, we got the y value is equal to 14. Therefore the ordered pair is minus 4 and 14. And observe next step here. If we substitute minus 3 in place of x square, we get x square is equal to 9. And second term minus x, minus of minus 3 is equal to plus 3. So 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. So the ordered pair is minus 3, 6. Similarly, if we substitute minus 2, 1, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, we will get the ordered pairs minus 2, 0, minus 1 minus 4, 0 minus 6, 1 minus 6, 2 minus 4, 3, 0, 4, 6. If we plot all these points on the graph paper and join them by freehand, we got a curve here. This curve is known as a parabola. This curve intersects the x-axis exactly at 2 points. The 2 points are minus 2 0 and 3 0. That means the graph of y is equal to x square minus x minus 6 intersect at two distinct points. So where the graph intersects the x-axis at points, that points are known as the zeros of a polynomial. Therefore, zeros of the polynomial 3 and minus 2. If we check this one, if we substitute 3 in y is equal to x square minus x minus 6, we will get its value is 0. If we substitute minus 2 in place of y is equal to x square minus x minus 6, we will get it is 0. So 3 minus 2 are the zeros of a polynomial. Okay students, let us stop here. Stay at home and beware of coronavirus. Next we will see in exercise 3.2. Okay.